Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Views from the Vault, episode 222 goes right now. Leon and Pierre in the house today. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video and let us know you're here by saying hi in the comments. For now, enjoy this beat by the Beefy Mercenaries.
I didn't see. Did you hear me, Leon? Did you watch any of the Dodgers parade or?
I didn't. I only saw clips. I saw Luke Roberts do some questionable dance moves. I saw Teoscar.
My World Series pick is correct 2 years in a row.
Yep. I saw Jack Flaherty very drunk.
Yep. I've got the Dodgers repeating.
Think so?
I do.
I heard a rumor. I mean, we might cover it in the topics, but rumored is one of the big free agents are going to go to join them.
Soto?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'll tell you, the Yankees, listen, the one thing I'll say is the Yankees can slug with anybody. There's no doubt about that. But the Dodgers scouted them appropriately. The Dodgers basically, they played to the Yankees' weaknesses. So base running, defense. Their whole thing was that the Yankees metrically, analytically, are by far the worst base running team in baseball. And also, they're porous on defense. So their whole thing was put the ball in play, put the ball in play, put the ball in play, and good things will happen. And then you saw that in the fifth inning, which is, I wish the Red Sox would spend money too, but I think this is a long-term sort of strategy for the Red Sox. I think they want to build a base. If you remember, there was a time when almost their entire infield was fucking homegrown. You had Bogarts, right? And that whole crew, that team that won in 2018 was primarily homegrown. So I think that's what they're trying to accomplish now, is to create a homegrown core and then go after some folks that, a few strategic free agents that they can kind of put alongside that core. And then the Red Sox will be back again. Don't worry. They'll be back again. But I think they want to spend smart.
Yeah.
I do.
Just dropping a bunch of money.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just dropping a bunch of money on free agency is not a big solution. Like a lot of times,
especially for the Red Sox, it's cost them too much in the past. Yeah,
and like how much the penalties are now for repeat offenders, in the salary cap, stuff like that. It's not you can't just spend your way out of it.
No, you can't. All right. So, guys, we're gonna have a pretty good show here. We're gonna get started in a minute or so. Leon, I see Mr. Stay Humble in the chat too. Can we make sure that you remember that store that he did the hats with? I sent it to you in chat one day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think maybe we can pull that up today too, just to show them off?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, just sometime during the show.
Gotcha.
All right, let's hit that countdown.
It's the views from the vault, live and direct, and it slaps the finest of fitteds, a community built on caps. Sponsored in part by the best in the business. No suggestions of fitteds, of classics and vintage. New era sickness, fire in the mix, it's ridiculous. It ain't no secret to the dopeness. If you not focused, you left hopeless. Speaking of science of drops and what's tops, it's views from the vault, for bringing you nothing but hot. Best of the best, exclusives and clean vision. It's a distinct mission in the embroidered thread of a system to bring you nothing but the real. Just link and get with it. All keepers, no sleepers, no weepers. You know what it is. BP merch work the sequence first, bringing the work with the fits. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's dubs and somersaults. Welcome to a whole nother level of fitted. It's views from the vault.
Welcome to the stream, guys. It is episode 222 this week in Caps. Leon and Pierre here with you on this Friday night. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Pierre, take it away.
Yeah, Static Shock. I see you out there talking about the Mets. I think the Mets. Listen, the Mets look good. The Mets arguably were better than the Yankees. I mean, they tested the Dodgers differently than the Yankees did. That's for sure. So, you know what will be interesting? I think there is a chance that Soto goes to the Mets. There is a chance. They could let Pete Alonso walk. If I were the Mets, I would much rather have Soto than Alonso. I mean, Soto is a top 5 hitter in the league, in my opinion. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Baseball feels really good right now. I love watching it. Baseball feels really good. Even though my Red Sox aren't in it, it just feels like it's good. There's a lot of young stars. I don't know. It's just really, really, I don't know. It feels good, doesn't it? The league feels good. It feels almost younger, fresher. And I think the rule changes has re-engaged a lot of people. I've always loved baseball, but there's quicker games. You know, the stop with all the gamesmanship and stepping off the mound and all that fucking bullshit. Now you got 2.5-hour games. It feels a lot better. So here, listen, what I want to do first is I'm going to show off the hat that's dropping today. Then I want to go over something I'm calling the European invasion real quick. And then we'll jump into it. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
All right. So first, this is the hat that's dropping today, guys. So this is the Tennessee Smokies. I call this one the golden coin. This is burnt wood, green UV. You've got that double-barreled Smoky, the gold coin on the side, and there's your banner, man. This thing is just absolutely beautiful. This will be dropping tonight. We did put a hold on our drops for today and through the weekend because we have a huge sale going on right now. This will not be included in the sale, but everything on the site right now is 30% off. And you guys know we don't do sales that often, but we got a 30% off sale right now on the site. So this will be excluded from the sale, and anything within the past 3 days will be excluded. But this is the golden coin, the Tennessee Smokies, that'll be dropping tonight in stream, and I'll let you guys know when that drops. Now, what I wanted to talk through really quick is actually two things on top of that. So first, the European invasion. So a lot of people were asking, hey, you know, we want some of the European hats brought to the U.S. So I kind of worked in the Discord. I had some folks give me some suggestions of things they wanted to see, and we got a clip. So I'm not going to show them all now. There's going to be a Vault Club video coming up, but I'll show two of them that I think are pretty cool from the clip. So this one will be part of the European invasion, as will this one. Is a beauty, man. And you know I'm not a freaking mascot fan, but this thing is.
Oof.
So this is two of, I don't know, 15, 16 hats that are going to be dropping for that European invasion week. Now, the other hat was a hat that was supposed to be part of our Halloween drop that I will be showing off pretty soon for Vault Club members that get an early invoice on. But this is the Valeros with the you got the script and that menacing sailboat on the front with that Columbus Clippers Valeros side patch, green under. This looks beautiful. Nice, clean, black dome. So, listen, when you guys see the rest of the hats that I chose in like collaboration with the Discord, you're going to be pretty happy with the European invasion. Now, the other thing I'm going to start doing, guys, is this clip of pre-orders just came in, and boy, was this one late. This one was about, but we're not like that other store. You're still getting your hats. This was like 2 or 3 weeks late. These just came in. Brady and I will be at the warehouse on Sunday shipping these out to you. And the leftovers, there's going to be leftovers of these. So you've got the Orbital 51s. You've got this thing, which caught us all by surprise, this Myrtle Beach Pelicans logo, which is tremendous. The Coquis, the Oakland Ransom with the black satin visor, the Ricky Henderson with the cascading logo, the Brett the Hitman Hart,
The excellence execution,
and the first of our Tortugas. These will all be shipping out to you on Sunday, but the extras, I will be doing a quick release of these first via invoice for Vault Club members, and then if any are left, then they'll go online. So if you're not already a Vault Club member, it's always a good time to join. Now that's what I have for right now, Leon. If we're two more Toppers things if I could talk through them. Is that right? So let's get back into our regular view if that's okay. I don't need to be big for this. So what did they say? Can we see the upcoming Steelers real quick? Shoot. Yeah, I could probably show you the Steelers. Hold on.
oh, Giuseppe, the pink bottom just Bones Brims collaboration that I worked on.
That's the Steelers, guys. That'll be dropping very soon. All right, now the two Topperzstore related topics. Number one is sales tax. So, Leon, please always put us back in the regular view.
Oh, sorry.
So, no, it's okay. So, when it comes to sales tax, just so people understand how that works. So, there's laws in the United States, that cover, federal laws, but there's also state laws around sales tax. So, for example, a state can say you have to hit X amount of dollars. And then after you hit that number as an organization, you have to start charging your customer sales tax and then paying us sales tax. Does that make sense? So people are reaching out to me and say, hey, Pierre, how come I'm getting charged sales tax now? Because we've hit that threshold in specific states, which causes us to have to charge sales tax. So that's not because Pat and I just said, hey, one day we want to start charging sales tax. We follow the law to the letter when it comes to taxes and things of that nature. So as soon as it hits that threshold, Pat and I start charging sales tax in that respective state. The second thing is PayPal. So people have been asking a lot of questions about PayPal. I'm working with PayPal right now to get PayPal back on the site, but right now we're not going to have it on the site because I'm going to be honest with you guys, they're not a really good payment partner. I'm not going to get into every detail. I know customers love PayPal, but Pat and I are working through some stuff with PayPal right now that I don't find to be positive for our business. So as I start to kind of figure that out, I'll keep you guys posted. But in the meantime, PayPal will not be a payment option for invoices or for the website. So if that does change, though, you guys know I'm super transparent because if you're watching the broadcast channels and whatnot, I'm sharing instantaneously when things happen. And I don't think there's more transparent business owners than Pat and I. So I just want to make sure you both know. That we both want to make sure that you all know that those are the reasons for sales tax and the PayPal piece. Sound good? So in short, we got that. We've got the European invasion coming, which is going to be fantastic. We've got the Vault Club members are going to have first dibs on the pre-order leftovers. And then tonight we have the gold coin dropping. And with that, we can get into the show. You ready, Leon?
Mm-hmm. Let's do it. We were starting today's show off with Crown Minded. Looks like they had a black and gold kind of drop, and some different hats as well.
Some basic stuff, right?
Yeah, I feel like the Washington and LA, they might have released that before, kind of like off-white NBA-ish looking hats. Those aren't bad.
What do you think about colored UVs? I'm wondering what people think. Are those dead to people? Like, are they not? Like, because I'm getting mixed sort of conversations out there. Because I'm hearing some people say, "Oh, I wish there was more colored UVs." We should do a poll.
Okay, yeah.
I'd like to hear from people because what do you feel?
I mean, colored UVs was what really powered. I mean, the pink UV was pink and the blue is what really powered the kind of hat resurgence. And then that came with a lot of crazy colors. And then it kind of went back to greens and grays majority. And then now I think it's people are more apt to do other ones, I guess, like reds and blues maybe, but primarily what I'm making and buying is green and gray.
I didn't ask what you were making. I'm asking what people
Mhm.
like.
I like to try to make what people like, I think.
Leon, that's not what we're talking about. So I want to put up a poll here. So
Yeah.
because you make green and gray doesn't mean you're making what people like. So and
Not
that goes
necessarily.
for that goes for me too. So colored UVs, not necessarily are they back, but I think like, do
Do you
people
like them?
still want to see some colored UVs? I think red always seems to work. Red seems to work. Every time I make a red, it works. I'm just wondering, what are people thinking? Sorry, guys, we're going to redo the poll real quick. Yeah, I think it has to make sense too. I think that's a good point. But I think like some of these colors, like I can't, like orange, like that's too much. I just think that looks like fucking shit. I mean, I'm having a hard time understanding if people, but and write what colored UVs you guys would like. Oh, Archie, I just said orange would suck, and orange sucks, and you said orange suede UV would be cool. But guys, not only vote in the poll, but also let us know in the comments what's your favorite UV color outside of green and gray. I'd love to hear from you guys as we move along here. All right, so this crown minded drop, I think you got some basics across the top. You got some decent stuff across the bottom. Anything stand out to you, Leon?
I mean that Washington, that kind of like Wizards colorway is always going to hit for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the black,
right?
Sorry?
It's been done so many times.
Yeah, I mean if you don't have one by now, I don't know, but it always looks good. It's like a classic, and any variation. That one's like the chrome and seashore, all blue, black blue, DC. Give it to me in all the ways, and it's hard to remember what I have and don't have, but it's still a beautiful hat.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's take a look at the next store.
Capologists. So we teamed up with Chris Kawamoto again. This time in a kind of a Northwest Pacific colorway, teal, black, black, teal. That'll drop with our good friend Chris. Celebrating a Dodgers win today too.
Good looking hats.
Thank you.
You didn't make them 940s too, did you?
No, no. This is a little graphic that Tony put together.
And yes, Archie, we do have some Black Devils hats coming. And John Castle looking for another Fresno Grizzlies, man. I've done 40, I think.
Yeah, you've done a lot of
Put a little pause on
those,
but these hats look good, Leon. They look good. Nice looking hats.
Thank
All right, cool. Great job to the Capologists. And Chad Stilson, I haven't forgotten about your hats either. Just going through some of that personal stuff and kind of wrapping that up now. All right, so we move on to Pro Image Colorado. And Leon, you want to take us through these drops?
Yes, this is our last couple weeks drops in store and online. We just dropped the ransom note double Colorado. Shop dropped the Colorado alternate logo. It's basically based off the Colorado Rockies hockey team. So their kind of alt logo. Basic black white. Some Real Tree Broncos. More Colorado Avalanche. Wyoming. Minnesota Twins, kind of made to look like the Minnesota Wild colorway. Couple Las Vegas Chiefs, Seattle Marineros, two of the lost St. Patrick's Day, a double NBA pack, kind of the 81 Olives and the LeBron 9, and then the last of our Halloween drop. So the Colorado Rockies and the Louisville Bats. So that's our last 2 weeks at Pro Image Colorado.
Nice. I think I'm trying to see which ones I like the best. I like the Wyoming. I like the alternate Colorado Avalanche.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some good stuff here. I can do without the green hats though. Why'd you put the bird on the side of Fayetteville?
I like
What
the
was
logo.
that? Which one is that? Is that supposed to be like the Iverson or something?
Yeah, it's like an alternate kind of.
Yeah.
Like he won A, we're getting the F.
Oh, cool. Yeah, good stuff here.
Thank you.
Pick 2, drop 2. Okay. Someone's asked me to pick 2, drop 2. I take Wyoming, and I'll take the Colorado alternate. I'm dropping. I'm definitely dropping that Fayetteville. I don't like that. I do get the hook though. I'm dropping. I'll drop the plain Avalanche because I thought the caption on that was fucking stupid. But I like the hat. All right. Yeah, nice job, Leon.
Thank you. Thank you. Moving on. These are the pre-orders for the Clink Room. So we have these up. Well, they have these up till December 1st. Estimated delivery April 2025. Marlon Tubles has a double pack coming out with Chad, so CBS Inc. So the matriarch, and then the missing women and children. One's the bottom left, the top left one. Is a specific to that cause. Camp Danger by Brad Racing. Nosferatu by Flanagan and Levi. That's like after a Dracula parrot. So that was pretty cool. Fungi Beats, Ink Park and BP Mercs, and Bloodbath by Discord Donnie Creaturezoid and Josh Volz.
I like was it Fungi Beats?
Yeah, that's like Paco. It looks like Paco.
Someone in the chat wrote it looks like Jason.
Kind of does.
I like that hat.
Yeah.
I like I actually like I like all of these except for Camp Danger. And Bloodbath I'm not a huge fan of.
And I misspoke. It's the MMIW, Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women. So I believe that is the charity that they are going to donate portion of the sales to.
That's cool, man. I like that. I like both. I like those. Yeah, nice job, CBS Inc. and Marlon. Marlon does some great Native American stuff, man. Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
He's in touch with the culture, being Native American. But these things are fantastic. Yeah. No, nice job from the Clink Room. I think these are solid, man. I don't like when there's too much going on, man. Like that Camp Danger, there's just too much shit there.
Yeah.
There's just too much.
Would you have made the hat maybe black and then just have
no? I wouldn't have made it at all. I wouldn't have made it at all. I'm tired of these logos that these are the only Clink Room logos I don't like, and they don't feel Clink Roomish to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Are these fucking scenes, these dioramas on a hat? It's too much.
Yeah.
If you remember, like the real like all the classic Clink Room hats were super simple.
Yeah, like mascot design.
Yeah, mascot-y, powerful. Like, I think back to Chris Cox's what was that? The seahorse. You know what I'm talking about? That thing,
Sea Devils. Yeah.
And then there's so many. Like when they brought back the classics, remember like the originals, like the real. Those things, dude, were just so fucking perfect.
I think part of it is like those embroideries are so good. But now they have in crits. Now they have 20 designs, so you have to vote so well with like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Like when people are voting on the stories, you just have 2 seconds worth of voting. So now the artists are really not really. I don't want to say they're not focused on making good hats, but they're focused on getting good votes, I guess. You know what I mean? Because you have so little time and so much competition to get in.
Listen, I see a lot of people do like the upper right, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's good. I'm happy you guys like the art. I like the art too. I don't want a movie scene on the front of my hat. I just don't. I want words, symbols, or very simple, powerful logos. That's what I want.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's just too much for me.
Yeah. The letter forms never vote good. That's the problem.
You know, I don't know, man. Maybe it's time to make some executive decisions and not just go by the fucking vote.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, for me, like, you know, at Topperzstore, it's not like Pat and I aren't voting. Like, you know, like,
That's true. That's
we
true.
like it, we like it, we don't. We think people are gonna like it, we try. I think there's got to be a mix of voting. Yeah, exactly. That should be on a t-shirt. That's exactly how I would look at that. Blow it up, put it on a t-shirt. But like you see how like the ones that Marlin and CBS did, they're just fucking powerful logos, man.
Yeah.
You know, and then when you put them on the hat, while Clink Room does a fantastic job getting them embroidered right in collaboration with New Era, they're still not as good as these these simple ones.
Yeah.
You know, I don't give a fuck how these people vote, man. I don't. You know,
I hear you.
sometimes you find that the same people that are voting don't buy it.
Yeah. I mean, Casey's the one that has access to all the stats. So he's mentioned if it votes better, usually sells better.
All right, good. Well,
yeah.
All right, you ready to move along?
Oh yeah. So they had a drop, fresh color drop this week. It was called Jinjo. So it was almost like a teal black with metallic gold.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Japanese inspired designs, and then 2 shock drops over the last 2 weeks. So Ephra's Ghost Army, and then Big Clink, the Misty version.
Yeah. I don't know if I like the colorway that much.
No?
No.
It's actually hat itself wise, it was very similar to the hats we dropped this week. Tony was actually a little bit worried, but he said, fuck it, let's run it. But the gold is what makes it different, whereas we went more silver, kind of Mariners-esque. They went more almost Hornets.
I kind of wish they did every one of their hats on black too. But
yeah, getting asked about the t-shirt.
Yeah, still working on it.
Yeah,
but yes, there will be. All right, you ready to move along?
Yes. I found this thing for us to talk about, I guess.
Yeah.
So basically, Chris Creamer, sportslogos.net, he painstakingly untangled some logos.
Yeah.
They look dramatically different than what I guess we're used to. I don't know. I just thought it was a cool kind of thing to kind of talk about.
They do look different, and I think they look worse.
Way worse, right?
Yeah, they look old. Mm-hmm. Like if you were to show me this, and I didn't know what it was, I'd be like, "Oh, these must be older versions of the current logos."
Yeah. Do any of them? Would any of them warrant like a hat? Would you use any of these?
The White Sox heads, we've seen that before. Very close to it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't put any of these on a hat.
The NY looks so bad. For a logo that's so good tangled, untangled, even LA. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was funny to look at.
I did see that. Did you see what the Patriots did for LA? That's awesome.
That almost was going to be a topic, but that was cool. They let them use their private jet.
So every Friday I go and get my beard trimmed, right? And my barber who does that is he's a Yankees fan.
Okay.
He's a Dominican dude, man. He's a good dude, man, Anthony. But he's also a big Yankees fan, so we talk a lot of shit, obviously, because I'm a Red Sox fan. And I couldn't get the smile off my face today. And every time he's trying to trim my beard, he's like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "You, man." Fucking laughing at you, man. It's been like, it's crazy because I'm a Red Sox fan first and foremost, right? But I also just love seeing those motherfuckers lose.
Yeah.
And I know, like, listen, I know I have a lot of people that support me that are Yankees fans. So this isn't about you.
Mm-hmm.
And you all can understand how I feel because as Yankee fans, you love to see the Red Sox lose. But like the fifth inning was absolute poetry to me of that game.
We were on live. We were on live.
Yeah. But I got to see the highlights of it. It was absolute poetry to me because it was literally just watching everything that was wrong with that Yankees team in one inning.
Just their season derail.
Garrett Cole too is such a bitch. Like he's a bitch. Like Garrett Cole. I hated Garrett Cole. Listen, Garrett Cole. If you remember his attitude with Houston, his last year with Houston, do you remember that or no?
What do you mean?
He was interviewed in the locker room and he was acting like such a bitch, right? And this is before he went into free agency. Such a fucking bitch. And it was like, it was wild. And then this game where he doesn't cover first base, like he might have gotten outrun by Mookie, even if he did run hard. But he didn't even try to fucking run to first. He pointed at the base like he's some sort of fucking god. Then, come to find out, there was an article that came out today. I don't know if anybody else read it. That said Garrett Cole in game one, Aaron Boone didn't pull him on his own like sort of merit. He did it because Garrett Cole told him he was gassed.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's a bitch. You're the fucking ace, man.
You get paid ace money too.
He's an asshole, man. I think he's got a real bad fucking attitude, man. And I didn't like him in Houston either. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I said go back and look at his last locker room interview when he left Houston. He's a fucking dickwad. He's a fucking dickwad, man. I don't want that guy on my team. And that sense of entitlement is the reason why when the Yankees were at their best was in the late 90s and 2000 when they had role players on top of stars. You know what I mean? Now it's too many stars and too many fucking Chiefs, not enough Indians. It's like, honestly, man, they could do better if they just honestly, let Soto go. I don't know, man. Just find some good role players that just really are hungry and want to play. Yeah. And just really want to win. Because those guys, they did not feel like they wanted to win.
The early the late 90s, early 2000 Yankees, those were mostly homegrown. You talk about like Boston being homegrown. They had Jorge Posada, Jeter, Rivera all come up together, Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams, like all those. Maybe Paul O'Neill wasn't homegrown, but you know what I mean? Like they don't have that now.
No, they need a Scott Brocious. Those teams have Scott Brocious, guys like that that were just they were just gamers, man. They were just going to play and they wanted to win. You know? I don't know. They just wanted to win.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you
they also don't outspend anyone right now. The Yankees
don't.
The Yankees aren't outspending anyone right now.
They're not outspending anybody?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Oh, in the 90s, they would just outspend everyone. It was almost like this colossal evil empire. And now it's like they're probably the fifth or sixth highest spending team.
No. I think in general, they've probably been more prudent in terms of not having these contracts that they're paying for forever. But they still dollar for dollar, they're spending like they always have.
You think so?
Yeah. In the 90s, they didn't. In the late 90s, they weren't spending as much.
Well, I think a big thing too in the 90s was you could overpay for slots. So a lot of people who weren't getting drafted where they want to get drafted, they were just told the teams don't draft you. I'm just going to go to the Yankees. And they would be able to overspend in international free agents and stuff like that. Whereas now you put a cap on it.
I will say this. The current Yankees roster does not compare to those rosters in the 90s, in the late 90s.
No.
And what's more is they didn't have that same hunger or desire. And when people said, the Red Sox came back in 2004, so the Yankees could do it, I knew this Yankee team had no shot at doing it. They didn't have it, man. They just didn't have it. They did not have it. And I don't – listen, I'm a realist, man. The Yankees right now are way better than the Red Sox. I would never fucking deny that. I'm not some sort of fucking like drunk fan that believes it. I'm just saying that the way they're built right now, they're going to have to change some shit. Because is Judge a winner? Is Judge a great fucking baseball player? Absolutely. Is he a leader? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. He doesn't strike me as a leader. He strikes me as one of the best hitters in the game that they put a C on his jersey.
Yeah, they named him the captain.
You know, I don't think he's a. You can tell when someone's a leader, man. You can just fucking feel it. You can fucking feel it.
You see, Mookie said he's chasing Derek Jeter's rings.
Yeah.
You think he can do it? He's at 3, right now.
Yeah, but I'll tell you who I was most impressed with this postseason, and it's not because of the way he played up until the World Series, but Freddie Freeman is grossly underpaid and is a top 10 player in that league, man. I don't give a fuck what anybody tells me. I love that guy. Fucking winner.
It's funny. He's pretty much only there because his agent refused to tell him that Atlanta offered him a deal. I think it was a little bit. It was like 20 mil less than what the Dodgers. But he didn't even. He would have re-signed with Atlanta. He didn't really want to go to the Dodgers, but
I love Freddie Freeman. I love him. I love the story about him. You know, I don't love that he lost his mother, but I mean, losing his mom at 10 years old to skin cancer. You know, a lot of it reminds me of my son. And it's like, it's interesting. Like, the guy is just a goddamn winner, and he's just so humble and such a good dude, man. You know why it's easy to root for the Dodgers for me now? It's because of Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Shohei Ohtani. I don't hate Betts for leaving the Red. I know why it happened. I get it. Those three guys to me are like, those are the poster children for how to be like fucking winners, man.
Yeah, 3 MVPs.
Humility. They're just great guys. They know. I just love those guys, man. And I'm a Red Sox fan, so yeah. But I've always been an LA fan in terms of like, if I had to have a second team, it was always LA.
You've always said that. That's your national team.
I've always loved LA from the National League. But all right, cool. So let's not bore anybody else with more baseball talk. Let's move along here. And everybody that's out there, we had 170 people in here. I guess the baseball talk shied some people away. They'll be back. Let's hit that like button. Let's hit that like button, everybody. Let's get it to 100 likes as we continue along here. And Leon,
I gotta say real quick.
Go ahead.
I just gotta say real quick. I will always respect Freddie Freeman because he reps Canada, even though he was born and raised in California.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right,
I will say these untangled logos are very fucking ugly.
Yeah, they're pretty gross. All right, moving forward. Topperzstore Europe.
All right, Topperzstore Europe had a pretty. Is it one slide for Topperzstore Europe or 2?
I believe 2.
Okay.
I believe 2.
Yeah, Topperzstore Europe had a pretty eventful couple of weeks. Yeah, I mean, there's some standouts here. Let's do a little keep to. I don't think did Pensacola drop over there? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was a U.S. hat.
Okay. I think he posts both in the channel, so I may have included it.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. So let's do a little keep 2, drop 2 here, Leon. What are you going to keep? What are you going to drop?
I'm going to keep that the Mets kind of New York Liberty looking color, Statue of Liberty, and then I'll keep like that aged penguin with the 25th patch.
Yeah, that thing's beautiful.
What am I going to drop? I will drop the Astros, navy brown, and I will drop
nice looking hat.
The Twins.
Okay.
Yeah, those are 2 I'll drop.
All right, cool. Let's go to the second slide of Topperzstore. I'll do keep 2, drop 2 here. Okay. Yeah, there's some other U.S. hats here. So that, yeah, there's a lot of U.S. hats.
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
I was kind of just grabbing everything in the channel. Then I noticed that he'll
post U.S. and Europe. But all right, so I'll do keep 2, drop 2 from the European stuff I see here. So I'm going to keep the Ducks. I like that colorway. And I'm going to keep the Storm. That Storm is fantastic. I'm going to drop the Canucks. And I guess I'll drop. I don't know, man. There's not a lot of choices here because there's not a lot of European hats. I'm going to drop the. I'll drop in general the colorway with the olive and the red, white, and blue. I'm sure those are going to sell. It's just not my sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. You don't like that Canucks logo, the old school flying blade? Fair enough.
I'm not saying I can see why people do like it. I don't like it.
I love that logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it goes old school logos for me, the number one is always going to be the Whalers. I just love the
Hartford.
Whalers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's move along to Topperzstore USA. So we had a ton of stuff drop. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we have dropped, I mean, it's been incredible amounts of hats. So, you know, we had this slide here, Leon, I'll have you do a little keep two, drop two, and then we'll move on to the next slide.
Freddy 2.0 is my keep. I'll also keep the 80 Deuces in olive. I saw that in person while I was with you during the drop. I thought that was an excellent hat in person. I will drop the Mariners Block S just because I have so many of them, and I'll drop the Coachella Firebirds.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That Firebird is badass. That Firebird is badass.
What do you think of the worst hat?
I would have dropped the Hillsboro Hops. People love those hats that we've done, but that's the one. Dude, I'll tell you, that red LA too is fucking sick.
Yeah, that one's nice. You were wearing that day.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? I think we almost sold out of the Condom Red Sox character, and I bought a lot of those. So that's pretty amazing, right? Because everyone hates that logo. I found a way to get it to sell.
I think it's a good logo. That's like the Ted Williams era, right?
I love that logo. I love that logo. That Acevedo, that Ducks was a drop in Europe that we pre-ordered in the US because everyone was asking for it. All right, let's move on to the next slide. Yeah, more. Jesus, man. We dropped some good shit now that you're looking at it all, man.
Yeah.
All right, Leon, what are a couple of your favorites here?
The Columbus Clippers that you had for Halloween. I think that one dropped a little bit before the Halloween drop. But that one is excellent. That's that Kings colors. Also in old school LA Kings colors, Sacramento's King color.
It was meant to be LA Kings, though, just so you know.
Okay.
Like people were saying Sacramento Kings, but it was meant to be LA Kings.
I mean, it works for both. It works for both. Yeah. And of course the Freddy. I mean, Freddy 1.0. I finally got one, and that might be the best Halloween hat of all time, I might say.
Let's think about this. How many different teams did we drop in the US? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because that's all one team. 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Go to the previous slide. All right, we dropped about 34 different teams. Fucking crazy. 34 different teams.
That's crazy. That's like 2 teams a day.
Dude,
more than 2 teams a day.
That's crazy, though, right? That many different teams. That's the diversity, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, let's move along.
So it's gonna be 3 pages of Hat Club.
Oh boy, 3 pages of Hat Club. What if we showed off those? Do you have that other tab pulled up for Instagram or no?
I can.
Yeah, can we look at that now? Is that all right?
You want to see the Transformer pack thing or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Mr. Stay Humble, remember?
Oh yeah. That I have that.
Yeah. And for those asking, you're asking about Lola. Lola, I lock her in a different room with my son while he's playing video games, so I don't have to hear her snore or him yell. All right, so Mr. Stay Humble, and I think someone else helped him with these, right? Kicks Express or something. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Yeah. So I had this drop with I forgot what the store is called, Men's Closet 407. So let's look through these. So we got 2 Phillies hats here.
Mm-hmm. There was more?
Yeah, there's more. Remember I sent you a bunch of pictures?
Sorry. Oh, you sent 24 photos. Okay.
You can just pull that up, though. Why don't we just pull that up?
So it's like Instagram does this like weird thing where if you send me pictures in Instagram, it doesn't. I can't pull it on my computer. I gotta send it to my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my fault. Oh my god. Yeah, 24. Give me a couple minutes.
All right, give you a couple minutes. We'll come back to it, guys. We'll come back.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. Sorry.
Right. Those Phillies do look good, though. That's a good start. So we'll come back to it momentarily. If you want, Leon, I can take us through some Hat Club if you put it back up there.
Yeah. Let me get us back to Hat Club. The second page of Hat Club.
What about the first page of Hat Club?
Oh, you want to go first page? We go first page?
Yeah. I didn't see that. All right, let me look through these. Got some different stuff here. That Los Angeles is interesting. Why is there one with the Seattle All-Star Game patch on it?
I don't know. The Toronto with the Jackie patch looks a little funky too.
Let me see. Where the fuck is that one? Yeah, what? I don't know, man. I do like the Diablos. That one looks nice. My God. There's just a bunch of stuff here. I'm talking like
it's hard to tell like what's new and what's not because they're just dropping hats all the time.
Yeah. Scotty dripping the Freddie colorway. That was New Era Cap Direct that used the colorway and made a bunch of minor league hats with it. That's what I always say. We're only playing with their Legos.
Mm-hmm. Did the hat drop yet? Your hat? Let me check real quick.
Which hat? Oh shoot!
Yeah,
it did. It did. Sorry, the Tennessee Smokies dropped. I gotta get that into the story.
Let me put that Let me put that in the thing, the chat for the people.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And then Leon, why don't you do a little keep 3, drop 3 on this?
All right. I am keeping. 1 second. Let me get this into the chat for the people and pin it. I will pin the link for y'all. Keep 3 drop. I'm keeping the Diablos.
Yep.
The M right there. I'm gonna keep the Justin and Bones hat to match this jersey. I'll also keep the Arizona Diamondbacks, top left-hand corner. I'll drop the Rangers with the American League patch. I'll drop the Toronto with the Jackie. And I'll drop the Los Angeles with the Dodgers with the Seattle All-Star Game.
Right. I kind of like that St. Louis. Did you pick the St. Louis?
No, but that one's very good. That
one's
very good. Like Rogers, Hornsby era, super old.
Yeah.
1921. This is like Rogers, Hornsby, even before Stan Musial time.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. And guys, the pre-order leftovers, I'll announce it in the Discord when it's time. But I got to make sure I fulfill the other orders and make sure there's no issues. And then guys asking me about the Mexican League caps. We could do some of that. I'll probably do it for next season. But yeah, certainly. And yes, K Weeza. I know your real name, but I won't say your government name on here. We do. We're constantly doing that. So how Pat and I kind of divvy up the work is I kind of handle the fitteds and the more trendy stuff, and right now Pat is handling the mass market stuff, which would be like A-frames and snapbacks. That's kind of how we divvied up our work. Oh, Look at this motherfucker. Hezzy's back.
Almost 2 years.
Man,
Thank you, Hezzy.
almost 2 years, Hezzy. You're almost there, buddy. All right, now this colorway, which I don't know, man.
I believe they did this in all blue before. Now they're bringing it back in blue and black. So
Blue and black.
yeah, there are two tones. It's a navy and black.
Fucking color stories is right. Fucking color. I hate that shit, man. That's like an old retail thing where like someone would go into your store and what color story are you telling? Shut the fuck up. Like shut the fuck up. That's like a old retail thing. It's like just please shut up. And David 86, we're gonna do more of that that logo, that Statue of Liberty logo, man. I saw you message a couple times. So I already created another one. There'll be a couple more on the way. And in Kicks Express, yes, it's giving Michigan colorway. It's I don't know, man. I don't know.
Do you think the New York was a mistake?
I don't know.
It's like they're all yellow and then the New York's white.
I don't
The
know.
Skull Chief sold out instantly. That
I don't.
That gives credence to the people are getting tired of MLB.
Yeah. And why these teams? Like why these teams? Detroit because it's Michigan, right?
That one makes sense to me. The Detroit one makes sense to me. New York because of Jeter? I don't know.
That Hat Club side patch is a stain.
You don't like it?
No. Oh, Ben said on recap they wanted to have one that as much as I love Ben, he could have just been bullshitting us. Like, right? Like, I mean, anybody could pull that shit out their ass. Yeah, we want to be white, so we picked that one. Anybody could say that shit.
Yeah. It has no yellow in it. A little bit in the patch, I guess.
And yet, Chase, we're wrapping up the invoicing now. I don't think we didn't have many no's, so Anna will probably wrap them up tomorrow morning when she gets to the store. I told her to take the rest of the evening off. I'm a good boyfriend / boss.
Do you feel like white, gold, and yellow works together? I mean, sorry, white, copper, and like this kind of maize color. You think that works?
No. I don't like it. All right, so fuck this color story. What's next?
They had a bunch here. So.
Dude, honestly, I hated that shit because I used to work for Timberland Retail, right? And they would come and tell me, "What color story are you telling here?" I'm like, motherfucker, this shit looks good on the wall. I'm not trying to tell a fucking color story. It's just like no customer gives a fuck about your color story. You know, it's like I couldn't get out of that fucking job fast enough. All right. Some good stuff here. Let me do a keep 3, drop 3. I'm going to keep the Red Sox. I'm not a homer, you motherfuckers. Every now and then I pick a Red Sox hat. That one looks good to me. I kind of like that Wrigleyville for some reason. With the play ball side patch.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's different. Yeah. No, Didi, I can't pick that St. Louis hat. No way. That St. Louis is too much for me.
That's like the untangled St. Louis.
Yeah. It looks like the untangled. Oh, wait. Which St. Louis, though? All right. If you're saying the St. Louis with the black and the blue, that's okay.
Yeah, I was talking about the untangled one, the green one.
If you're talking about the Everest Green, man, that thing can kick rocks.
I like the ASAP Yankee.
Yeah, I think I honestly would go with that one as my third. I'm dropping the Everest Green St. Louis. I'm dropping the fucking food in that box.
That's the right. Springfield cashew
Okay.
chickens.
Nah, I'm all set on that one.
As a Chinese person, never put your chopsticks in your food like that. You'll get smacked in a Chinese household.
And I'll drop the upside down LA. You haven't missed much, Star West Side. You just want to come in here and brag. You've been a member for 30 months. You're approaching 3 fucking years, man. That's impressive. So thank you, Star West Side.
Shout out to us, Star West Side. The only member that can get me to Hat Mule hats cross country for him. I have a bunch of your hats, sir.
Well, you know what's interesting about Australia is if I try to ship it directly to him, it'll cost $500. If you do it, it's like 20.
Yeah, because we're the Queen's friends.
You know
Calling the Queen.
Fuck the Queen, man. Fuck.
See, Weston said his friend's mom smacked him in his hand. I told you. Do not do that. That's like evil spirit shit. They don't like that stuff.
The Queen. Remember that tirade I went on about Queen Elizabeth, and then I got fucking.
You got some hate for that one.
I was getting destroyed because I said she's probably in hell right now, getting scratched by a bunch of fucking koalas.
With chlamydia. We were
talking about how koalas have what venereal disease do they carry?
Chlamydia. Yeah. 75% of koalas have chlamydia, apparently.
I stand by what I said, though. Those fucking the Queen Elizabeth and all of her family, right, that preceded her, were some of the worst racist fucking animals on the face of the planet. And we beat them in a war. We beat them in a war. That monarchy is gone. Those people mean nothing. Like, stop giving them any sort of stop. Like, what value do those fuckers offer, man?
They're still one of America's biggest allies, though.
Yeah, but we had to beat them into submission.
You had to kick them out of your country.
We had to beat them into submission.
No taxation without representation, right?
That Queen Elizabeth was the fucking devil, man. She's just walking around all cute and old. No, she's the fucking devil, man. And so were all of her family members before her. They were fucking bad people.
I gotta say, the new money is out because she obviously she passed away. So now King Charles is on it. They're calling them Chuck Bucks.
Chuck Bucks.
Now we got Chuck Bucks.
I fucking hate
King Charles monies.
I don't like these people that idolize like the fucking this fake monarchy, like the Queen and all of her fucking people, like and the Kardashians, people like that. Like, what do people care about these people so much for?
Two different things, I guess. But
no, not really fucking different, man. They both offer no value. Right? Well, basically, the Kardashians' mom is like basically like a fucking pimp, pimping out her daughters and fucking, and like these other ones. What fucking value do they offer?
This is savage.
No, yeah, Betty White. Betty White offers more value than Queen Elizabeth. But Queen Elizabeth is a piece of shit. I just want to be honest. And I almost got canceled for it. I'm going to say it again because now it's kind of calmed down. Now maybe people are watching now. But like, that bitch is roasted in hell right now, man. She's fucking evil, man. She's fucking evil, dude. Read up on her. Read up on her.
I watched all seasons of The Crown. It wasn't always easy for her. Based on The Crown. Based on the Netflix TV show The Crown.
I don't hate the British. I hate the fucking monarch. That whole family.
Yeah.
All right, we can move along here.
All right. So Dodgers had the parade today. Also, Fernando Valenzuela's birthday was today too, so it was kind of fitting.
Was his birthday?
Yeah, it was his birthday.
Fernando, this is part of what cemented the Dodgers winning, man. This shit was too fucking perfect, right? Like, you had Freddie Freeman acting like Kirk fucking Gibson, right? Back in 88. You had Fernando, the hero of 81, die. Like, this was fucking made for the Dodgers. Like, the stars aligned. And they all lined up perfectly in the 5th inning of that game. Do you know what I mean? It was like, there's no way the Dodgers were losing this series. There's no fucking way.
It was looking like that was going to be like Aaron Judge's like coming out game. And
then he gave it away with that drop ball in center field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, watch. The viewership's going to go down again. Watch. We're at 150. He's going to drop to like 110 in a second.
Is it on like the baseball talk?
No, they don't like. I think they're Yankee fans that are jumping off.
Oh.
You know what else, man? What I watched that documentary with you actually at the house. Like I was watching the documentary of the comeback, the Red Sox comeback in 2004.
Yeah.
And I watched it again after you left. So I watched it before. I watched all three of them. I watched it with you, and then I just watched it again.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful.
They're saying Aaron Boone was playing that in the clubhouse. Like, here's our game plan.
Aaron Boone needs to be fucking fired, man. I don't understand why I know some Yankee fans are really up in arms about this guy, but they need to fire that motherfucker.
I don't think a lot of them like him as a coach. It's not really.
Adrian S. He said, "Fuck the Dodgers. The Giants are still on top." Dude, what fucking world are you living in right now? Like, that's like me saying the Red Sox are on top. Like, come on, man. All right, Leon, do we have his stuff ready yet to show off their hats or not?
So I can't work on his stuff while we're showing his stuff, but I do have it pulled up, so we can look at it like this.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. We can look at it like this.
All right, so the name of the store is
Men's Closet 407.
That's down in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
These are some good hats. So let's take a look. You got the Marlins here. You know why that looks special to me, right, Leon? Go back. You know why that's special?
Josh Beckett, Miguel Cabrera, Jeff Conine.
No. So after the Yankees, Aaron Boone, that fucking manager, after he hit the home run off Wakefield to send the Red Sox home, they headed down to Florida for a World Series that they lost. So that's why I love that Florida. It's also
a good team. Good team that they met.
They bought 2 championships.
Florida?
Mm-hmm. They did. They bought 2 championships. And then they dismantled the team the year after.
Flags fly forever.
All right. So we got the Marlins. What's next?
The Mets.
Mets Real Tree. Okay.
Well, that's out of order now. So Pirates, Yankees. So Yankees.
Okay. Good looking hat.
The Mets. Pittsburgh.
Nice.
There's the Mets. There's the Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they're a little bit out of order, but nonetheless, we got a good feeler. So, guys, Leon, if you could write the name of the store maybe in the chat, that way people can go and support. Nice job, huh? I met Mr. Stay Humble. I think I met Mr. Stay Humble for the first time at a hat club thing. Came up to me, super nice guy, gave me some pins. Really nice guy, quiet guy. Then I did see him at my store. I think a couple of times. He was showing me some mock-ups. Good guy. I think he was working with 95 North, but I don't think he does anymore.
Well, it's hard to work with him now. Given that.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they're gone or not. Is 95 North gone, or what? Are they gone? Are they still like? What are they doing? Are they even making? Did everyone get their pre-orders? That's my big question. Did 95 North get their pre-orders?
I don't know.
Out to everybody.
I saw some chatter in Discord that he was on a live saying he has 80 unreleased hats still.
Oh God! Oh my God! The anticipation.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. So the name of the store is in the bottom right hand corner, and I'll also pin the comment because Mr. Stay Humble mentioned it in the comments for you to copy paste. Where did it go? There you go.
Pip Underbrand, there wasn't any footage from the store on Halloween. Listen, man, I was so like busy with the family stuff and whatnot. It just wasn't as good as I wanted it to be in terms of like being able to capture stuff. But we're gonna do more events at the store, and I'm gonna make sure that we get a proper videographer there going forward. So sorry about that, Pip. I know you want to take a look at that to see some of that stuff because you're not around here. So I do appreciate you asking. All right. So still California, still Canada. Whenever you write CA, I always think it's California.
California, yeah.
Still Canada had these 4 hats drop. Leon, why don't you take us through these?
Yeah, so they bought the Broad Street Bullies in brown and orange. They teamed up with John, friend of the show, Sneaker Dads. That's the Yankees, and then they had a kind of like a reproduction with a side patch. Prodigy wore that. Prodigy of Mobb Deep wore that Chicago Blackhawks hat, and then the Toronto ransom note is they call it the silent T because people from Toronto don't pronounce the second T, and everything glows in the dark on that hat except for the second T. So, yeah, infamous Blackhawks.
We should do some ransom notes like Mike Tyson would do, like in Mike Tyson's accent. Like we could like silence some letters and read it. You sound like Mike Tyson.
Could do
Maybe that should be you and I should do a whole pack of those.
You can.
Think about it. Think about some words that we could silence to make it sound like Mike Tyson. All right, let's move on.
All right. Berdines.
Wonder if they like the Blackhawks over there. Fucking spamming the Blackhawks.
At least they're in Chicago.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I don't like that C as a side hit.
Red Fox.
Red Fox.
I don't think these will get approved, but I can certainly try. Fucking Blackhawks. So, all right. So, which hockey logo has been raped the most so far? Is it the Blackhawks or is it the Ducks?
Probably the Ducks.
Really?
But the Blackhawks has been pretty bad.
Nah, I think there's been more Ducks. I mean, more Hawks than Ducks.
You think so?
Yeah. 100%.
The Blackhawks is so hard, man. Because if you change anything in it, it just fucks it up to me.
Nah, you make the face copper, it works.
Okay. I mean, but that's like the same like kind of color.
Yeah, you're right. But the Blackhawks have been the one that's been crazier at the outset.
We've seen more more colorways, more different than team color stuff that with Ducks, I feel like.
Yeah, you're right. Anything with a Native American is going to sell. But they do it the right way. I think they actually support the tribe, right?
I believe so. That's why they've been canceled.
Well, it's not even that, but it's not a caricature.
Correct.
You know? All right, let's move on here. These are nice though. Especially if you're a Blackhawks fan, you get them a bunch of different flavors. All right, Leon. Why is this guy still making fucking Harry Potter hats? Like, dude, I can't believe some grown men I see in the comments like, yeah, I gotta get that. Like, really? You want to wear the fucking Wizard Weezers? Like, what the fuck? You're gonna wear that thing?
I have no idea what that means.
I don't know. Leon, the fact that you don't know what that means makes me respect you even more.
He posted like pictures of like rides. I don't know what none of this means.
Doug, I love you, but don't you fucking tell me that hat is gas. Like, who the fuck? Come on, Doug. Oh, Doug. Doug, don't wear that when you come to one of my events, please. You know how much I love you and I love your wife, but do not come to my event wearing Wizards Weezers hats. Oh, my God.
Do you like the Lindor and Soto hats he's got? So the Mets baby blue is the Lindor, and then the Yankees is the Soto.
Yeah, I guess they're all right. I don't know, man.
I really like that Islanders.
I like the Islanders.
Yeah, you can go crazy on it. I like the Sharks logo he used. I just don't like the asymmetrical.
Man, he's got some like some people wearing some weird shit sometimes. Like like I love John. You know how much I'm a fan of John Jay. Like a lot of
John Sahone.
Like I love the stuff, but like there's some stuff though I will not wear that I got from him. I will not wear it, but I love it still. But I'm not putting it on my head.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you if like when we were like when the circumstances were different, I own a store and we were working together a little bit differently. I would have been like, hey man, don't send me the Weezer hat, whatever that is, the wheezing hat. I don't want that one.
Yeah, for a period of time, you had like 95% of everything he came up with, pretty much. Almost 100, I would say. Even the Yankee stuff you could get.
Yeah. I'm a fan of John Jay still. I'm still a fan. I don't know, man. I don't want any Animaniacs or fucking Harry Potter hats in my head.
Yeah.
You know?
I draw a line with the Powerpuff.
The Powerpuff, yeah, that was bad too, man. Some of these dudes are acting all tough. They act all tough in the line and shit. They're like, I gotta have that Powerpuff girl thing. What the fuck, dude? Really? Fuck.
Yeah.
What do you think about the diagonal hat? Like this, like the San Jose one?
I like the logo he used. It's cool. It's like from an artist series, I think, like a giveaway or something. The slanted hat, I can't do it. I already wear my hat slanted, so I guess it might look straight. But
let me ask you a question, Leon. Some dude comes up to you, right? He's super fucking jacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, and he looks real fucking tough, and he's wearing a Powerpuff hat, right? Are you scared? Are you still concerned?
No.
Like it looks like he wants to kick your ass though, but he's wearing a Powerpuff hat.
Not scared at all.
Yeah. I guess we live in a different age, you know, a different time. You ever see that movie with The Rock and Kevin Hart?
Where he goes to jail or something? That one? No, that's Will Ferrell.
No, it's the one where
not Jumanji.
Like The Rock is like an agent or something, and like he's like a secret agent. And he's wearing like I'll find the title of it. Oh, Central Intelligence. That's it. Kind of reminds me of that. Like The Rock is all jacked and stuff. He's wearing like a My Little Pony T-shirt.
Oh, really?
Kind of like that, I guess.
The Rock and Kevin Hart have done like a lot of movies together, right? Jumanji and a couple other ones.
Yeah. Kevin Hart's not funny to me anymore, though.
No.
Kevin Hart's first stand-up that I watched, I'm a Grown Little Man, is one of my favorites of all time. I think it's so fucking funny. But as he got more commercial and stuff, I didn't find him as funny. Kind of over it now.
Yeah. It's hard to stay like funny when you're just ungodly rich, you know? You kind of like don't. The relatable stuff isn't relatable anymore.
Electric Sunrise said, my wife bought a Powerpuff Girls hoodie and it didn't fit her. It was too big, so she gave it to me. And I haven't worn it once. That sounds like you did wear it, but you're trying to like hide it. Like, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Electric Sunrise. That sounds like you did wear it, man. Yeah.
Yeah, at least knows it fits.
Someone said you can like, how many chrome hats can you have? If you go back, I don't mind. I like chrome hats, man. I like them.
Yeah.
You know what I like better though now? Stone.
Yeah. Gray even. No. Any neutral color.
No. Don't you say gray. Don't put words in my fucking mouth. That's you saying gray.
I'm not saying yeah, I'm saying gray. I'm not saying you're saying gray.
Stone. Gray is no. Not for me.
Wheat. You're not a wheat fan?
Wheat?
Yeah, like a wheat color, like a Panama tan.
No.
All right. Just me then, I guess.
No,
Pro Side, you dropped a bunch.
not just you. It's you, but not me. I'm sure other people like
Yeah,
it.
just me. Oh, okay.
Why do they put these colored UVs on NFL hats like this? Explain to me why there'd be an icy blue under on a Rams hat.
I don't answer for them. I have no clue. It's the Hawaiian guy doing it. AZ Crowns.
How do you Hawaiian guy?
Is he Hawaiian? He's always talking about mahalo and stuff.
I have no idea. Chrome and off-white are the same things, guys.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The top right corner, those 4 are Sneaker Fiend days.
Look like
I only know because they have the logo.
I like them. I like those folks, the Rushmore folks, but I couldn't give less of a damn about their hats. They don't look special to me. There's nothing. I don't know what people are seeing in these things.
It's the same stuff over and over again.
You're gonna tell me so would you be shocked to see any of those 4 on an exclusive fitted slide? No.
I mean, exclusive fitted. I mean, they look like community hats to me. Like when we did Hat God, a lot of the hats look like that. But they're not sports fans like that. They're not gonna go into different teams and whatever.
You don't have to be a sports fan. Yeah, I mean, you have to change it up, man. I mean, you just all look the fucking same, man. Right? And people have to understand, this isn't me being a hater. I want to see people do good because it's better for the hat world if more people are doing good, cool, fresh stuff. But when you keep doing the same shit over and over again and I don't know.
Yeah.
Just all the same shit, man.
To me, it kind of sucks for the store. They've like kind of lost their identity because it's just they just let people do what they want.
Yeah.
So like she'll drop these here and all the power to her, but like she'll go somewhere else and drop the same hats somewhere else. I don't know. I can't tell the difference.
All right. Aside from those hats, anything stand out to you?
And the Raiders hat's okay, I guess. You put them like this, and they're not in some shiny video or got some crazy AI.
I know they don't look that. They don't look that impressive. They don't look that impressive.
Like
Houston with the paint gun. I mean, what? I mean, you didn't really do them favors. You made some of the hats bigger than others.
No, but that's what I sized them.
Yeah,
to be the same. I put the picture. Yeah. So. Yeah, and they don't have yeah. This is what they put on their website. This is just a neat excuse. This is what was on the. I mean, I guess I could pull their AI shit and take the time, but Instagram doesn't have an easy way.
That's what I love. That's what I love about the process that we have at Toppers is Topperzstore. I don't have to worry about this stuff, man. I send them to Austria.
Mm-hmm.
The pictures are made and they're beautiful, and I don't have to worry about it. It's an undervalued component of the business is having the pictures done in a way that are just fantastic,
Mm-hmm. I tried to use your your action shots, but that's more tedious. So
yeah,
they don't get that kind of love from me.
All right, you ready to move on?
Yeah. Hat dreams. The Chicago looks like a pumpkin. Maybe it's supposed to be Reese. I believe
maybe it's supposed to be a pumpkin.
Yeah, the Fort Myers Muscles. That's Snap's hat.
Yeah. Anything stand out to you?
No. Washington. I like that color.
No, I don't mind
I
I don't mind the Yankees next to it. The DC isn't bad either.
Yeah, patch a little washed. I like the black, blue Washington. I might get the Chicago to wear it on Halloween, but that's about it.
Dude, your head is the size of a pumpkin. You can't be wearing that thing.
Rose is a restock? Okay. Oh, that was the other page. At Dreams again.
Jeez, they dropped a lot, huh?
Yeah, well, this is 2 weeks. 2 weeks worth. I gotta say that Chicago Cubs.
Oh my god, that is bad, man.
Yeah, I like the Norfolk. I like the Erie Seawolves Frankenstein looking one.
What's with the green Knicks?
I think it's like a kryptonite one, like when Nate Robinson wore the green Knicks jersey to try to beat Dwight Howard, but the 2-time patch, man, I don't know, man. 2-timers is like, I mean, the Celtics got the 18 times, but the 2-time patch, like, come on.
Celtics are repeating this year too.
Think so?
Oh yeah, I do. I think so. I think it'd be the Celtics and OKC.
Ooh, I'd like.
Listen, I'm on a really. Listen, you have to admit, I'm on a really good string of picking the champions.
Celtics and OKC. I would like to see that.
I picked the Celtics last year.
Mm-hmm.
I picked the Texas Rangers last year. I picked the Dodgers this year. And the Celtics are going to repeat this year.
Okay.
I'm on a good streak right now. Let's see. All right, let's move on.
All right. Lids HD. So they had the Ohio Players Club pack or Club Player pack, and then the Modelo. You know.
Oh, Troy, you're at the store. You had a chopped cheese around the corner. They make great chopped cheese over there. Sorry we couldn't be there to see you. Are these Ohio States, these are New Era caps, right?
Yes. Yeah.
They're not bad.
They're not bad. I don't love the blue eyelets or the black eyelets on the other one, but the top two are cool.
I'm going to say the hats on the right. I'm not even sure why they're on the show.
Had to fill the other side of the slide.
These two fucking weirdos looking off into fucking nowhere. Let's move on.
Home game.
All right.
I believe 2 slides.
Okay, 2 slides. Now this is the store that does a lot of collaborations. I guess let's do keep 2, drop 2 here. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep that Mets. I don't know why. That logo looks a little small on the front, but I still like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna keep the Yankees next to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop that Brooklyn with all the lavender.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drop that Philadelphia below it. Now I don't know who made these, so if you're out there listening, please don't start whining because I don't like your hat. But I'm just sick of Philadelphia, man, right now. That P is getting spammed everywhere. Tired of it.
I would say the one on the left's better than the one on the right, though. To me, I think
I would
mixing the errors.
right. I would take the one on the right.
The errors are all mixed up and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're using that like ultra bright white. It's like people with veneers, you know. When the teeth are too white.
I hate ultra bright, ultra white. I like to use chrome just to calm it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They're that expensive online?
I have no clue.
Man, people are saying in the chat. All right, keep 2, drop 2, Leon.
I think Phillies bottom left, Yankees like you picked. I'll actually drop the Mets, and I'll drop the Phillies below it.
Okay. And listen, everybody, hit that like button. We should have 100 likes in here by now. Come on, man. You're just hanging out in here, just shopping. Hit that like button, everybody. All right, let's move up. Let's move on here.
New Era cap with OVO.
These suck compared to the previous year. Fucking blow, man.
You don't like them?
No, these fucking blow. Last year they put the owl on the front and it was modeled after the team.
Yeah. And the logos are way small.
Huh? Yeah, look at this.
The front logos are really small, man.
They put fucking child-sized logos on the front, and now you just slap the owl on the side and charge you $100. These fucking suck.
It's 100 American or 100 Canadian, so where's
These
the
things suck.
buy them in?
These suck.
In Canada.
These suck. Last year's were way better, dude.
Yeah, way better.
I bought them all. I think I bought. Was it last year or the year before? I don't remember. I bought them all. No, it was the year before. Right?
Was it?
Yeah, it was 2 years. Yeah, it was. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, these hats are $100 because you get that stupid Drake bird on the side.
They're trying to distance OVO with Drake, but I mean, come on. Come on.
Fucking Drake. Isn't it his company?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean trying to distance himself from him?
They're trying to say, like, oh, he's not like the only thing in OVO or something. I don't know. It's like they're trying to keep it separate. He took a lot of losses this summer, man. Maybe they're trying to help the brand.
His fucking Nikes suck too, man.
The Noctis?
Yeah, they fucking blow. These hats are terrible. This is really lazy work.
Yeah, I would say the hoodies and the jackets are much better, but
I have that Celtics jacket, and it's a
Too
fucking
small?
large, man. Yeah, it's a large, man. I gotta sell that thing.
yeah, I remember lining up for that, and you're like, that was the only size they had.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
needed an extra large. I didn't get a large, and it just doesn't. It's way
You probably
too
need a double XL now.
No, I could do an XL. I'd rather it be a little like
Well,
I don't
tighter.
want to be too baggy, you know.
And you might get lucky if you put it on and see if someone has it for trade or maybe or something. Trade yours for theirs.
I'm up to 240 now. I wait, 240.
Yeah.
So 240, you're starting to get to that double X territory the way I'm built. But
That's
You're
not
gonna send-
that's not a cheap jacket either, man. That's a nice.
no, Weston's like, I'll send you some of a batch of my wife's fry bread. That
know what
jacket
fry
was
bread is.
$700. That jacket was $700, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 800 Canadian after tax. And it to line up like a.
I never wore it. I didn't wear it once.
It's a beautiful jacket though.
It's a beautiful jacket.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah. There was a Roots collab, right?
Yeah, I need to sell it.
Yeah.
I need to sell it.
It's a good jacket.
Yeah, Weston. So your a batch of your wife's fry bread isn't going to cover the bill, man.
So now he makes like a kind of like a satin jacket. It's not quite Letterman. They're only like $228. A little bit more palatable.
All right, let's move on. These hats suck.
All right. Community alerts. So Better Generations thermal pack. That was pretty cool. So New Era is actually selling.
They sent me one of these too.
Nice.
No, they sent me a Houston one. Oh no, not the Better Generation. No, not the Better Generation. It's different store did that.
Okay.
What's the Tucker the Tucker store?
Yeah, it's these guys.
Oh, PJ Tucker. Okay, yeah. So they did send me one. Sorry.
Yeah. So they dropped Houston, I believe, and a couple other teams, but New Era Cap dropped these ones. They changed colors. Cool. It's different.
Yeah. I have
You
one
don't
down.
like
I wonder if I should. But mine, I think, was a Houston Astros hat.
Yeah, that makes sense. They had a bunch of Houston ones.
Did these sell out?
I could check. You want me to check New Era site or their site?
I don't think these sold out.
They probably had to order a lot of them.
It's kind of cool though that it's changed, I guess, but I don't know. All right, what's next?
We had this one, and then friendly reminder: tomorrow, the full video comes out for my visit, and that's it. End of the show.
God, it slowed down in the hat world a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I hope the Yankees aren't too mad at me.
So hype, the actual fabric is heat activated.
Mm-hmm. It's like a mood ring for your fucking head.
Mm-hmm.
You ever have a mood ring, Leon?
No, I know what they are though. I never had a mood ring. I'm not a big ring jewelry guy.
All I have is a chain. I don't wear anything else, really.
I don't see no thermal. The thermal, I don't see it on their website anymore. The thermal. 59.50.
All right.
Yeah,
Leon, you want to talk through the video before we wrap up?
Yeah, so full video coming out tomorrow. We visited the legendary Gladys Ball. She's got a huge hat collection that is going to be, so if you can't visit her in person, she's going to be basically auctioning off a couple of her hats starting November 12th on Golden Auctions. So you're going to start seeing some of her collection be sold there. But we spent a day with her in Hamburg, New York, and I got to ask her about how she got started and how she came about with her relationship with New Era and kind of her story. She's got, I mean, they say the number's close to 30,000 hats. I saw a small portion of that collection, and we vlogged it. So very excited to get this content out. It'll be on Leon in the Lab tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll put it on this network too.
And guys, just so you know, this is a moment to brag here a little bit. So listen to this. So the family reached out to Golden Auctions, like that. You guys know who Golden is. Like, I mean, it's fucking huge, right? Like, he has a TV show on Netflix now and shit. Like these guys are the premier auction house now for all sports memorabilia and whatnot. So they reached out to them to talk about the value of the collection. They said, reach out to Views from the Vault. That's fucking crazy, right? Like, I mean,
yeah,
the Golden Auctions is like, reach out to Views from the Vault. They're the experts when it comes to hats. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So they reached out. I gotta be frank, you guys. I didn't have time. Leon kind of took the ball and ran with this one. I didn't have time for this. But Leon did a really nice job with this. But that's interesting, right? To have like fucking golden auctions, like say, reach out to Views from the Vault. Those guys know. Yeah,
we were the experts. So if they ever need experts for their Netflix show, fly us out. We'll talk hats.
Yeah,
I don't think that. But
really cool video. Really cool video. Leon, nice job with this. I'm excited for you guys to see it. And listen, there's a little bit of a quieter show, a little bit faster this week, I'd say, but still important nonetheless. I appreciate all of you guys that joined us this evening. I know there's a lot of places you could have been on Friday night, but you're here kind of watching this with us, so we really appreciate it. And guys, I want to thank you all again. And Leon, I want to thank you for joining me this evening. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, shout out to everyone who's watched this show. Make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Link to join Vault Club is down below. For Leon and Pierre, we're out of here.
See you, everybody.
Peace.